known yet. Oh god. So how is it for sound and sync and everything? You guys hearing and seeing it in order this time? Now, where's that trail going? Over here. So it's not something we can do anything about yet. Richard, hey, you're making mead. You're making mead. Oh, you finished this yesterday. You played this one yesterday, Oakley. Nice. Well, no spoilers, because there'll be some people watching who've not seen it yet. But hey, did you have a good time? Do. Right. What have we got? Main objective is across the bay. So we should probably go deal with that, really, shouldn't we? Then again, where are we? Okay, let's go there. Let's knock out a tower first. Let us take out a tower together, you and I. What more Christmassy activity would there be in our modern day than taking Uta tour? Speaking of Christmassy, Ian is here to deck our halls. How you doing, Ian? Welcome back to the world of Arkham Origins. Arkham Orangina. Am I right? I'm not. I've never been right. I keep pressing the wrong button for Gadget. Because I keep going to the Arkham Knight controls.
Hey, say something! I know you want a piece of me.
Hey, there we go.
I want it. He can't take us all. Pick him up.
Oh, nice one, Oakley. Good sign. Yeah, Richard, she got all commissions finished in time for Christmas. So lots of lovely presents for people. She has no commissions now, which is great, because it means that in the evening, she can play video games.
How expected.
She's also made the choice to not take on any commissions for January. If anyone's confused, type in Queen with a K. But yeah, she's I know she's still in work, Ian. She's still in work, still working, still having to do all that nonsense. But she's not doing commissions, meaning that in her own time she can work on just playing video games and chilling a bean, basically. Thanks, Ian. Trying to get used to the controls again. So yeah, if those who I don't think so. For those who wonder how we got around the technical hitch this time, it was the same as yesterday. I just turned everything in this room off, set up, and then turned it back on just before I wanted to go live. I've also remodeled the office a little bit, but all out of sight, all the stuff over here.
My data, my network relays, those aren't meant for you, so back off!
If you can find a pattern that works, Richard, I absolutely imagine so, but maybe wait till late January. Ooh! That Coke Zero is flat, even though it's been in the fridge, completely unsealed, suggesting that whatever supermarket my dad and stepmom got it from, it was left in a stupid place. Or something. I don't know. I don't know how science works. How are we all feeling today? I stayed up super late last night. I was very foolishly staying up playing video games on the big telly, faffing away on social media. On Christmas Day, there weren't any adverts for the New Year special. Is that what you mean, Ian? We watched Christmas Invasion last night as part of our marathon. We resumed our marathon, and it's weird to be like, oh my god, we 2.5 years ago we began, and we've gone all the way from Hartnell, and we are now at the start of the Tennant era. It's so strange. I also stand by my belief that Christmas Invasion's one of the absolutely stellar Christmas specials, because it just gets to the point, isn't it? Good afternoon, Blulu. How are you? Where's the receiver? There it is. Aha. You got all the crashes on PS4 Pro and Spyro, now Spider-Man PS4. Oakley, you are amassing one heck of a PS4 collection. Anyone in their right mind would be a wee bit jealous. What is that? That's strange. Huh. How random. You're not a Whovian. Is there a new special coming up? Yes, on New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, there's a new Doctor Who. Doctor Who returns in the battle for New Year's Day. So yeah, we managed to get 2 of our Christmas faves watched over the last few days as well. Muppet Christmas Carol, because OVS. And League of Gentlemen are behind you live. Absolutely, Richard. It's in your name, son. Ian says there's a lot of debate about when New Who will bring a proper alien companion, or a companion not from nowadays. There's rumours that the BBC view them as not relatable, and to me that just shows lazy writing. Yeah, it won't be the people working on the show. It'll be the people who commission and budget it. But let's face it, I've not got around to watching Gremlins, but to be fair, Ian, I watch it all throughout the year. And I've been wearing plenty. I got so much Gremlins like clothing this year compared to other Christmases. It was nuts. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of Clara, as well you know. But you know who I would have absolutely loved to have spent time with in Doctor Who? Clara the Victorian Nanny from The Snowmen. Like, I would have loved for that character to have travelled with the Doctor. I would have adored that. That was my favourite character. Like, Oswin was fun, but Clara the Victorian Nanny from The Snowmen, the second version of the character we meet before we meet Clara, was my absolute favourite. Adored her. So, had we got her for a whole series, that would have been magical. But then we wouldn't have got that admittedly really fun reveal where she says the same thing as Oswin and he goes, wait, what? And realises that there's something more at play here. Moffat was always really good at setting up a mystery, just not paying it off. Chewie emerges from the filth and feculence of modern-day England to say, Yaldi, probably. What would you say, Chewie? Where the hell is the next one? Keep wanting to press the Arkham Knight controls, because we did play it for like 20 sessions. So my brain is well and truly told. Oh god. Right, just so you know, this is one of the worst of the Enigma things. It's so infuriating. Watch, we'll try it together. Yeah, not happening. Yeah. That one, Chewie. See? We didn't quite manage it. The game's dark as heck. Can have a gander. It seems okay on my screen, but if it will help on your end, sweet baby boy. 2 hours. Sweet baby boy. A little better?
If you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
A little better? Oh, when's the move, Chewie? Well, a couple days. You kind of gave that away in the rest of the message. What the hell, Batman? John Batman? Oh, God. Don't kill me dead. I'm doing an Enigma challenge.
I'll flatten you.
God damn it. Yeah, I need to get out of there, because otherwise I'll be shot to death. I've put a real dampener on the plans for the day. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, checking in on a friend.
Nice to see you. To see
Right,
you.
oh my god! Holy John Batman, 3-month hype. Thank you so much, Richard. Oh, the picture's better, Richard. Nice one. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Now where the hell am I looking for this thingy? Just for you, I'm going to beat the shit out of a load of thingy things. What? Right, hang on. There's something on the wall over here. Is that like a hidden switch? Or is it... No, graphically it's just the same thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Gotta say, that was a pretty tame one. That was a pretty tame one. Like here, surely. Yeah, okay. There's the Enigma Tower thing. You found your favourite Iron Brew related mod? There are Iron Brew mods? What? What was it? On the words of my late grandfather, what were it?
Let's see.
That's interesting. The Baudelaire flower shop where Ivy takes over by the time of City is there. And it's completely fine, implying that maybe she's not been created yet. Oh, hey, big man. Just going to stand up there, are you? Whew! It's Left 4 Dead. It replaces the vending machines with Iron Brew. Oh my god, that is actually kind of genius. Why can't they do stuff like that in most video games just as a standard? Like, especially ones where it's, you know, creating every day-to-day life settings and scenarios. Like, you should be able to cater it. I mean, then again, that's marketing, so it's just more capitalism. But I wouldn't lie. If you told me that I could play GTA and there'd be Gregs everywhere, I wouldn't complain. Theme Hospital had a Kit Kat vending machine. See, there's a precedent. There's a precedent for this filth. This absolute filth. That's weird. My app's stopped working properly. There we go. Hello! Right. Right! We're going to get a bit more of this done, and then we're going to crack on with the story. That's what y'all are here for. Some tasty, tasty bat tails. Woohoo! Bat tails! Woohoo! Do! Oh, we're outside the Monarch Theatre! Which means, boys and girls, this down here is Brian Marley.
And that's why heaven is full of angels.
Hey, Richard, thank you for the host. If Watch Dogs Legion doesn't have Greg's in it, then what's the point in setting it in the UK? Oh, here we are. Batman's already paid his respects. And now I'm thinking it's the hallucination dream sequence at the end of Night where you nearly kill the Joker in your mind in this alley. This time, though, as you can see, there's a vent here. Can we enter that? I guess not. Your Watch Dogs Legion kind of like made its mark for a minute and then pissed off, didn't it? I didn't hear too many bad things about it. I heard it was pretty fun. I kind of was tempted to pick it up. I've not played any of the Watch Dogs games, so I don't really have a huge push to want to go for it, but maybe I should have. Maybe I should have done. Maybe I should have done. True, but it's also based on it's a fictional amalgam of the UK based on different UK things, so I can kind of understand them not including a Greg's. Now this is interesting. In this game, you can't punch over the basic ass wooden crating. You have to blow it up. Like, it's not the concrete, it's the wooden crates you can't get past. No. Oh, I'm sorry then, Batman. That roof seems suspiciously empty. Just feels like it's a waste. There should be a challenge or something hidden here. Ah, okay, Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was a PS4 title, wasn't it? The first one was a PS... Was the first one PS3 and PS4, or... Am I high? Right, there we go.
Keep an eye out for the bat. I think he's here. I don't know. What if he is? I don't want him screwing things up.
But if he is, I don't want him tickling my pickle, you dig? I think Batman's gonna feel you, Winky. What if he's handsome? What if you guys get on? What if you have a chemistry? Ah, you got a point there. You always know me, Muggsy. You know I'm a hopeless romantic. Where on earth is that thing? Oh, it's down there. Right, there we go. Boom! I think we found where it is. There we go. Let's go in a big old circle, shall we? To get as many of them as we can. Yas, Queen. Yas, Queen. It is odd, and I remember this the first time I played it. It is odd to be back in Arkham City. Because that's where we currently are. We're in the part of Gotham that becomes Arkham City. And at the time I was like, is this a good choice? I don't know if this is a good choice. Especially because obviously you've not got the giant walls around it, so it's all kind of standing out in different ways. And as a result, it feels like the wrong environment to be in. It's very odd. Which is your favourite of the Arkham games? Out of the ones we've played or out of the ones you've played? Let me know, ASAP. City or Night Without Tanks? So City then. No, I know what you mean. I think I said yesterday, this one's my favourite story. I love the story of this one. I really do, because it's such a great, simple premise, as is Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum's one of my favourite video games, full stop. That's never going to change. I do have the DLC... Ooh, do I have it installed? Yes, because I've never cleared it off, so it should still be on here. But yeah. Arkham Asylum's still one of my favourite games of all time, but I think this one's got the neatest story. and I think, which is ironic because it's the first one that Paul Dini didn't write, and I think that City's probably the best in terms of gameplay, but there's no denying that Night sort of perfects the experience of playing as that character. I mean, I straight after Spider-Man, almost literally, because I finished my Miles Morales New Game Plus playthrough on the downstairs telly 2 days ago, or yesterday afternoon, I can't remember. Basically, I was just like, oh god, the combat, the melee, and specifically the punching and everything on this is so balletic. In Spidey, it's about reaction and protecting yourself. Spidey's about preservation, whereas this is about barreling through your opponents, but with a weird grace that is offered by the very simple layout of just these two bad boys. So it's been an odd adjustment going back, but I've never, because of the delivery of the combat styles, I've never really thought of it as the same combat style. I mean, Spidey doesn't have the counter; he dodges, whereas Batman counters the moves. So it's but there's definitely the DNA of Batman Arkham's combat runs through so many games since 2009, Spider-Man included. Hey Daniel, you got your PS4 and you bought Arkham Knight. Hey, nice. Now get Return to Arkham and play the original trilogy. Haha! Whereas I'm currently playing the prequel, Arkham Origins, on the PlayStation thrice. The PlayStation thrice. The PlayStation 1, 2, 3. PlayStation 3. Batman is Leather Daddy Hunk, Spider-Man is Twink. Yeah. Yes. Oh god, that is actually a really accurate description of the combat styles as well. Oh, Batman, you dickhead. There we go. Batman, don't be such a dickhead. Come on. Let's get some of these bloody relay towers sorted out.
All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
Your brother's a guard in Blackgate, ain't he? Ain't he? Yes. Why? He made my life a living hell for 30
Okay, let's
years.
save this dude.
1 second. 35.
Oh, so there's a system in this one. I totally forgot. Like, they glow red if they're in the middle of a criminal activity. They glow blue if they're just hanging around. Oh god, here we go. Oh, this is the one where, to counter the knife, you can just hold down triangle and move away from the attacks with the directional stick.
Here we go.
So I mean, here there's a weird grace to the brutal moves. The brutal attacks have a strange balletic quality. I know I keep using that term, but
How are we ever gonna clean it up?
I don't fucking know. I'm Batman. I'm a bad boy. Hey, PK Last King, welcome back. How you doing? What's popping with you? Welcome back to Arkham Origins, running way smoother today after I fixed it yesterday. I mean, yesterday we had 3 streams. Today, just the one. I'm good. I stayed up very late playing Fortnite like the basic bitch that I am. First time ever playing it on the downstairs TV, though, which was kind of nice. Meaning that the settings weren't the same as they were on here, so I got so confused when suddenly I could hear people talking. I was like, why can I hear people on headset with mics? What's going on? And why are so many of them children? Oh yeah, I'm playing Fortnite. So
Trust me, I've heard stories, and that's exactly what they are.
Alright,
Stories. They're writing about them in the damn paper, front page last week. Probably some.
oh, there it is, underneath me. That's really him, son. Okay, that's really the Bitman. It's your old friend, the Bitman. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's not there at all. Where is it? I'm on top of it? Be down there, won't it? Right, come on. Oh no, we got it. What the fudge? So it's just having a moment. Glitchy McGee. F1 2020. Nice. And Minecraft. I've still never leapt on board that one, but Matt swears by it. By the way, for those who follow the Big Damn stream, Matt is not going live tonight. He's taking today off and we'll be back on Friday. The Big Damn stream over on Big Damn stream. Twitch.tv/Big Damn stream. What's my favourite Batman game of all time? Batman Arkham Asylum. I adore Batman Arkham Asylum. It's just the tone, the mood of the whole thing, script, voice acting, the look of it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Can't be beat. How about you? What's your fave? Yeah, saying it's down there. I thought so. There it is. Arkham Knight. Nice. Hey, it's got its lovers. Adam! Sorry, I have to shout when I say Adam. Hello, beautiful. Did you have a good Christmas? How did you manage to celebrate it? Did you manage to get any of the fam together in one place? I hope so. I was with the in-laws. Adam, you're just listing bad superhero movies. Do you remember Capcom's The Punisher arcade machine? No. To be fair, I never witnessed that. I remember 2004's Activision's The Punisher, which was a sort of Punisher video game that was kind of also a sequel to the Thomas Jane movie, but it was based on Welcome Back Frank. It had some really gruesome, like, punishment mechanics if you wanted to torture bad guys for information. It was kind of brilliant. Horrible, but brilliant. One of the first 18 certificate games that I bought at the age of 13 because my mum was obviously never paying too much attention. I wasn't trying to deceive her. I was just very overwhelmed. I was like, oh, I'd love to get that. And then it ended up being like, you know, yeah, we'll pick it up for you. Oh, you're paying for it with your pocket money? Yeah, no, sure. I mean, it's got a massive 18 certificate on it, Mum, but sure. Cleo! Cleo! Right, well, I guess I'll go get closer to this thing. Good God. Yes! We managed to do it yesterday. We had a later stream where it was all fixed. Essentially, the key is unplug all equipment, turn off everything, laptop included, and then boot up the laptop, and then the capture card. No, not the capture card. The laptop, then the splitter, and then the PlayStation 3. And it seems to get rid of any lag issues, which is nice, because yesterday we attempted it for nearly 2 hours, and it was not working. And then we came back, did another hour, and it worked. Haha. City thought it was overrated. I quite like City. Arkham Asylum I prefer, but I think City's the perfect sequel to it. I just think Asylum's a neater game. And I loved the Batmobile, I just hated the Bat tank. Sounds like some highly technical shit, me old son. You're damn right, Cleo, it's some highly technical shit. Oh, I adore you. Wait, what? What? Is that it? Isn't that it? Oh. Yeah, clever. What's the worst superhero game? Ooh. Avengers. Marvel's Avengers, because the margin for disappointment was so big. You played some Miles. Have you got it on PS5? We had an alright time, yeah. We bubbled on the day with my in-laws and Lucy's grandma, because she's not really got to, you know, see everybody too much over the years, you can imagine, and we've not been able to see Lucy's mum and dad very much because, you know, isolating and quarantining, but also her dad having an operation meant that he was high risk. So it wasn't really a good thing to just go over and say hello, even if it was just like you know, in the garden or whatever, and ultimately it's less upsetting to... Wait, they beaten someone up? It's less upsetting to not see them and get used to it than see them occasionally, and you know, you get what you get what I'm preaching here.
Just a little guy.
So it was nice, yeah. Best part was late in the evening, just watching Morecambe and Wise on BBC Two, and being in that awkward bit where her dad was like, "I'll give you a lift home if you want." And we were both like, "Yeah, whenever you're ready." And he was like, "Yeah, whenever you want to go." And we're like, "Yeah, whenever you want to go." And we all just dallied for like an hour and a half of just sitting there, because I think subliminally we all didn't really want to leave each other's company. Oh, I'd love a Daredevil game. I know PS2 generation nearly got one. Welcome aboard, by the way, Saj. How you doing? Ah, the knife guys.
What are you on?
Ah, shit, the knife guy.
Come on, who's the man?
Come on, take the brute out.
I'm gonna take my time with you.
Oh, come on, Batman, take the brute out.
You're so stupid. Just for the die.
Damn it.
I'm gonna snap you in half.
You're just another.
Bold words, considering they're meeting this dude for the first time.
Rearrange your face.
Ah, shoot!
That's a crazy fight.
This guy's something else.
Get away from me! I know that the brutes are here just to subtly get you ready for Bane later on. The first Bane. Crime in progress complete, despite the fact that I'm still fighting two dudes.
Not in the face. Not in the face.
Right in the face! You had a Christmas box of Maltesers over this morning, so you and Malcolm took a turbo mode. Fuckety bye to the Maltesers. Oh, we can talk to him.
Department's wrong about you. I knew it.
Smack him in the boat. Love the thick of it. It will never come back. Politics. Armando Iannucci and the guys behind Veep have said, like, yeah, we'd never bring these shows back now, because, like, how can we satirize politics anymore? Like, we can't. Smack him in the boat! Smack him right in his boat! That's a neat little trick. One that's just fenced off. That's kind of cool. It cost me years to play this, in case you're wondering. Mehoo. Blade dodge takedown. Yes, please. The crime in progress is Batman beating the fuck out of these criminals who've made some terrible life decisions. Should we clear the rest of here away, or should we carry on with the plot for a little while? Do you know, we can clean down here, can't we?
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strong.
Go on. No. Fast travel. Take us to anarchy. So that'd be my job in his storyline. Ian, what do you not think is fun anymore? Looking at my face, I'm so sorry. Punisher PS2 with Thomas Jane. And the unique interrogation systems.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Probably doing things. The problem with the Punisher is I think you have to write a perfect story. Protagonists like Trevor in GTA 5 prove that you can tell a story where you follow a character who is essentially an unscrupulous shitheel and not a good person. And Frank Castle is very aware of the fact that he is not the good guy. And I think that 2004 game made a good choice by adapting
That's why heaven is
Back
full of
Frank
angels.
as the story for the game. Because Welcome Back Frank... Hey! Heef! Welcome aboard! That game, that book very much is a... This is not about a hero. This is about a nasty man doing nasty things to nastier people. It's a revenge fantasy story. So if you did a Punisher game, I think you'd have to make sure that it was really clear that Frank is not someone we should aspire to be. Oh, I see what you mean, Ian. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Anarchy's right, you know.
Yeah, I love me some Frank, but yeah, I'm not...
Better off without him.
I'm nowhere near as, say, like, when it comes to Punisher games, Punisher comics, I'm nowhere near as well-versed on, say, as I am, like, Thor, Spider-Man in particular, Batman, you know, like, Hack Slash, but, I loves me some Punisher. I'm a Spider-Man fan, so my gateway to Punisher was his first appearance, like, reading him in Amazing Spider-Man, and being like, oh my god! I know this character. He shows up in Spider-Man first, and then following on. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the Punisher. You have to just make it really, really clear that he's not the hero. He could be the protagonist, but he ain't the hero. So it's tricksy, you know? And then again, we live in a world where there's a million Tom Clancy games, Call of Duty games, where your mission is, whether you're doing it on behalf of a country's military or whatever your mission is, to go into a place and kill people. So you've got to, like, be careful with the morality. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. It was from, what, about 5-6 years ago, maybe more, the Punisher story, where in it, like, he speaks to these cops who have got Frank's insignia on their, like, tattooed or whatever, and he basically tells them, the hell is wrong with you? Like, you need to go into the game with that attitude. Because there is absolutely fun to be had in the revenge fantasy genre. There absolutely is. Even in superhero fiction, even in the purest, Superman defeating a bad guy, however he does it, is partially a revenge fantasy. Even if it's only a little bit. It's that person who's ever inconvenienced you, you're sticking it to them. That's what it is to see the hero triumph over the villain. It's a moral victory as well as it's satisfying, you know? So if you're going to do a Punisher game, you need to really stress the fact that, like, this is John Wick. It's not Batman or Spider-Man. It's John Wick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. If you're a Punisher fan, you absolutely get it. Just make a story like The Last of Us, says Cleo, where things start bad and get worse until you just have to ask yourself, what the fuck was the point of all this? I don't know. I think if you did a Punisher game, you included more of the more colourful Punisher villains, like Barracuda, Jigsaw, you could have a bit more. That's one thing a Punisher game should be. It should be, you know, gritty and surprising, but it should also be camp occasionally. Like, he's in a comic book world. Make one boss, one story arc in it, a full-on comic book villain. Like, not even one of his. Do you know what I mean? Like, have him face off against, like, you know, someone that, like, the Punisher would not do well against, like Hydro Man. Do you know what I mean? Which be like, how the hell Frank solves his problems by shooting things. How the hell does he shoot water? Like, you could do so much with that. That'd be a great story mission, because as Hydro Man has just, like, trapped you in a, you know, storage container or whatever, and it's just filling it up with water. You're like, how the hell does Frank get out of this? And you have to use a non-violent solution to get out. Thus, kind of just testing his tactical mind rather than his firearm efficiency. Yeah, I've seen the odd mixed reactions to Wonder Woman. I'm still looking forward to just, like, renting it, and if I enjoy it, I'll buy the Blu-ray. If I don't, then hey, don't worry about it. I've still got the first one, and I love the first one. Hey, chum! Hello there, chum! Ketchup is here. Robin, prepare the ketchup-mobile. Right, Anarchy's third bomb. Let's go. Let's go, bruh. Let's go.
They want power, and the badge gives it to them. Those we look to
Punisher versus Batroc the Leaper. See, that, I think, is a fair fight. Because Batroc is also weapons efficient. Then again, it would be a fun boss match. Like, you're fighting somebody who, yes, is shooting at you, but they're also leaping the hell out of the way. Drop kicking you every opportunity they get. But it's got to be comic book Batroc the Leaper. If they do it, it has to be big comical French accent, pointy mustache. You know, it's got to can't be Winter Soldier, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Batroc the Leaper, which I still my favorite MCU movie, and I still can't believe Batroc the Leaper's in it. It makes me so happy. It's like, what a great bit of fan service. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows was excellent this year. And one of the wonderful things about the Disney shareholder meeting, confirmation that What We Do in the Shadows Series 3 is going into production very, very soon. Come on. No, come on, Batman. We've got thugs to defeat and a bomb to defuse. Don't get stuck behind scenery. I know you're last gen, and I know this game is, as much as I love it, pretty scrappy.
The cops all gone. Most of them are so crooked we'll be safer without them. But someone's got to keep the peace. Not
Someone. Everyone.
Batman!
Gotta be quick.
Let's...
Can't dilly-dally. Gotta be quick.
Let's make an example out of him!
Oh god, come on.
This is a class war!
Missed the counter.
Capitalist pig!
Imagine that being the insult you've got
Never get all of us!
for the armor-plated dude, the human tank dressed as a bat. You capitalist pig! It's like, maybe think of something else in that moment. In that moment, maybe be like, ah, or ow, my face.
After
You
knowing
know?
all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial.
So, the courthouse, i.e. saying want Solomon Wayne courthouse? The one from Arkham City? Or is it... Yeah, that's Enigma's Transmissions. We'll get to that next time. That's the Solomon Wayne courthouse, right? Is that what he means? Is there a different courthouse? Is there a different courthouse? Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to play as... I don't think you should play as Daredevil in a DLC for Spider-Man, because that takes away from Daredevil and it takes away from Spidey. But to have a DLC storyline where you work alongside Daredevil, I would eat that shit up. I would eat that shit up. And if they choreographed the fights the way they did the opening of Miles Morales, where you're Miles, but Peter is also doing stuff as it's happening, and it's just so well, like, choreographed, that'd be beautiful. Oh, Ian, no. Yeah, back when I was like, this could be great. And then I watched it, and it was not. We did a whole episode where I basically said, Artemis Fowl's a piece of shit. I love the book.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So...
Wait. Where is it? It's at the courthouse. If I remember my Arkham City layout, that is the Solomon Wayne Court. No, that's the church. I'm a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. And I need to use the shortcut flight. I'm a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. Da 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 ding dang doo. I'm a dickhead. Hey, I'm a dickhead. Woo. What a big old bag of beef. The Solomon Wayne Courthouse. Are we meant to go in the front? No, we're going in the back. Just like old times. And so far, no ketchup. It seems the solution to the tech issue is to boot the game up, boot the laptop up from scratch, then the splitter that is attached to the capture card. Because here's the thing: when I'm playing streaming PS4 games through my laptop and setup, I plug the PS4 into a capture card, so the HDMI cable of the PS4 goes into a capture card, and then another HDMI cable goes out of that into my monitor, into my TV screen. Then a USB comes out of the capture card into my laptop. Dead simple. But there's one little thing you have to do when you're streaming the PS4, and that's go into the system settings and turn off something called HDCP, which is essentially a copyright blocker. Meaning, when HDCP is enabled, if you had a capture card attached, or you're broadcasting, you know, from your PlayStation, you can't go into YouTube or a streaming service. Essentially, it's to stop people streaming copyrighted material. Makes total sense. The PS3 does not have that option to turn HDCP off. It's just part of the makeup of it all. So you have to bypass it by tricking the machinery. The way you do that is you put the HDMI through a splitter. So the PlayStation 3's cable is going into a separate splitter, which is powered separately. And out of that is another HDMI cable going into the capture card, which has then got another one going into the monitor. So it's just an extra layer of stuff. You need an extra HDMI cable, the splitter, and the power lead for the splitter. It seems the way to get around the glitchy issue is to bring things in one at a time. So I can't just have my laptop on, then attach these things and go. I have to turn the laptop off. I then have to plug everything in, turn the laptop on, which then gives power through the USB to the splitter. Then turn the PS3 on. And then another thing is the HDCP copyright thing also glitches if I go back to menu. So if I press the menu button on my PlayStation controller right now, this feed would cut out and the stream would die. Because the HDMI settings readjust slightly from the menu into the games. So I have to go into the game. That's why at the beginning of this you're not hearing like a menu music. You're hearing the da-da-da-da-da-da from this game's start screen, because it's the only way to not trip the HDCP. So the splitter means that I can stream games, and then the way to avoid it tripping is to not cut out of the game at any point to the main menu screen. So yeah, it's fiddly, and there's no easy guides online to go like, this is the way to do it. You just have to kind of read about 80 different things and figure it out. Pardon me, I was trying to the sentence figure it out, but it didn't work. Anyway, long story short, we seem to have found a way around it by taking things one step at a time. And luckily, because my laptop is a MacBook Pro and it's one I look after, and it's relatively new, it's only a year old, it doesn't take long to boot up the MacBook. Oh, that texture pop. One of the many things that are fucked up in this game. Now that's interesting. Anarchy graffiti on the things, but they've got green hair. Now obviously we know, even that's a little sort of tease, the burger box looks like teeth. We know that eventually there'll be a door there that leads downstairs to the prison where Calendar Man ends up being kept by the time of Arkham City, which is 8 years after the events of this.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like
Is
to
it 8 years
propose
after
an
this or 5
alliance.
years after this?
I think the two of us could accomplish
remember.
great things together.
8 seems
I
more
don't
plausible
work
for
with
the amount of time
criminals.
there'd be
You need
robins
to turn
and stuff.
yourself in.
Tell you what, I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the
Courthouse looks
sense of
slightly different as well.
entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins. Such a shame.
We ain't got a chance.
Oh shit. I pressed Batarang and wasted perfect countering time.
For liberty!
Pretty much. I mean, I think Anarchy in the comics is usually sort of a Guido Fawkes kind of look, like with a yellow face mask, but not like a still yellow. It's like his face is just yellow, like, you know, Green Goblin style kind of latex mask thing. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what Anarchy looks like in the comics. I mean, here obviously they've gone for like the kind of more modern Guido Fawkes, anonymous Illuminati kind of vibes. I have a figure of him because I have all the figures from the Arkham Origins wave, and it's so much of his costume, so much of the figure's costume is made of sculpted rubber that you can barely pose him because it stops the figure from articulating.
You're a monster.
I won't let you ruin me.
Oh, thanks, Cleo. Ah, now he's dropping Molotov cocktails, which is an accessory that comes with the action figure, and he can't hold it because the bottle's slightly too big for his hand, even though the hand has been sculpted to hold a bottle. I'm tempted to sell a lot of my Arkham figure collection.
Own you then? Is that it? You being paid to bring me in?
Maybe keep my Arkham Asylum ones. Well, Lucy, every time I think about it, Lucy says, "No, don't you dare." She's like, "Don't you dare."
Get it?
Absolutely. Make as many points as you want.
It should never have come.
Oh, of course, Anarchy's got a shock stick. I love Rocket League. Maybe we'll do some Rocket League on stream. Rocket League's a toughie because, like, it's, you know, that always online element, which is always kind of tough on stream for me to engage with you guys. I like to sort of have a mix of gameplay and being able to look at the chat more often. Fortnite gives us those tiny reprieves because, of course, we get to those spots where, like, we're sniping or we're looking for weapons, and it gives us a bit of a pause so we can chat, whereas Rocket League will be full on. Then again, the matches are short.
So,
Yeah, well,
what does it matter?
if you guys want me to play some Rocket League on stream, I absolutely will.
I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost
Oh no,
died
Taron
tonight
Egerton,
because of you.
Taron Egerton as Robin on the cusp of Nightwing is what I've always felt. But then again, obviously years have gone by now, so he's a little older. I first pitched that idea in like 2015.
Weak. And so are you.
Taron Egerton as Nightwing, Timothy Chalamet as Tim Drake. Robin
police
again,
are on their
older.
way.
But... Or just Timothy Chalamet as Robin
Ever
now.
wonder how things got to be so
Gives us an
bad
excuse
here?
to cast Taron as a villain.
I do. All the time. See, I don't think men like Roman and Sionis.
I'm not even listening to him. Screw you. I'm getting this thing before I forget it's here. Wow, that sound design's pretty bad. Like, you wouldn't be that quiet.
Bury ourselves in our
It's also weird how small the court room is. Like, there was a whole raised section in City over here.
Don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given
Taron as
up?
Anarchy? Maybe?
It
Taron as the
rots.
Riddler in that
Fills
universe,
up
maybe.
with liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suit in the penthouse is no better than the guy selling drugs in the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost.
So much texture popping in this.
Once upon a time, that's what defined society. People coming together in pursuit of common cause. To care for
Right.
each other.
I love the idea of Anarchy. I love the take they've done. But
took
they
shelter
could.
from the darkness
The dialogue
and the things
fucking
that
goes
wronged
on,
us.
doesn't it? My
Community
god.
meant progress.
By the way, if you could drop us a host, I'd greatly appreciate
It's
it.
all backwards.
Changing
We
those words
worship
today.
at
I'm
the
changing the
altar of
shells around now.
competition. We build fortresses around ourselves.
Okay, like, I get the point they're making. I even agree with a lot of the things he's saying. But Jesus wept.
Learn to take care of themselves. The ones that don't hate you, they'll start to rely on you. Depend on you.
Yeah, it's just, oh god, that's way. It's got. He just keeps. I'm walking out on him. I'm walking out on him. I don't care that he's still talking. Bye. That is, what a terrible choice. Make it a cutscene. Do you know what I mean? Could all use a little list of logic from every now and then. Speaking of every now and then, one important thing to do when you are streaming for a long time or sitting down is to stand the feck up. So I'm going to stretch my legs. Check on the pets real quick. Stay there. And say hello to Chair. I come back and that chat is full of love for Chair, I'm going to be very upset. God damn it. One second. Oh, you're just asking Chair questions. Okay. Okay, I see where we're at. I see where we're at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. No, I see. I understand. I completely understand, you bunch of bastards. Look at a Jodie in a box. That's your punishment. You have to look at a Jodie in a box now instead. It's a Jodie in a box. It's a Jodie in a plastic box. It's a Jodie in a box. Anyway. Get over there, Jodie in a box. Take care of yourself. Wow, ketchup. I mean, the truth hurts. Oh god, that was lucky. Truth hurts, but I'm happy to receive it. You git. Right, should we go back to the game? Remember, if you've been sat down for ages watching this, get up, have a stretch. Even if it's just like for 30 seconds. Go and stretch your limbs. So Anarchy's case file is done, right? How to see the individual cases again? I guess I don't. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Anarchy completed. Enigma still to go. And a bunch of other stuff on its way. So, where should we head now? Story mission. Let's go for the main story. What on earth? Oh, it's the Batcave, right. Let's head towards the main story mission. Ooh, the story mission, my dears. Mission, my dears. You went and run for the first time in a few weeks, and my god, my lungs suffered as a result of Christmas. My lungs suffered as a result of COVID back in March. Months. Couldn't exhale the way I used to. Vocal warm-ups, couldn't hold the note that I used to. Happy to report, as of Christmas Panto, I seem to be back in terms of my singing ability to where I was. Because when we were doing the warm-ups, you know, arpeggios and all that shite. We believe so. It was back in March, when all medical advice, including the automated message on 111, was basically, look, unless you're really screwed, just stay home. You know, when they were at that point where they were just like, don't bother us. It's why I started the streams, because I'd had 2 weeks feeling absolutely fucking rotten. Body constantly sore. Head killing. Taste buds completely gone. Finding it hard to breathe. Simple walk to the shops was what gave it away. I just realised I couldn't, like, breathe normally anymore. So, yeah, took 2 weeks away. Told all my family just in case. Toward the end of week 2, felt much better. And then Lucy in week 2 didn't feel good either, and it was like, great. She took time out. Not really. I mean, we're both in relatively good health, so it was more just like, oh, this is weird. I hope we're going to be okay. Wait, is this actual SWAT, or is it bad guys disguised as SWAT? Oh, no, that's right. The police are after us, aren't they? I was more worried about passing it on to more vulnerable family members than us having it. After a couple of months when my vocal cords were still kind of screwed, I got a bit worried. Oh, the game's lagging now. Because I was worried that it was going to do permanent damage to my voice, but it seems to be alright. But yeah, fun times.
What's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
The Parker look. Real quick, I just want to see that. John Hamm as Bruce, Stephen Yeun as Nightwing, Maya Hawke as Batgirl. Yes! Yes, just more Maya Hawke. And Pierce Brosnan as Alfred. Yes, yes, yes. I like those choices. And it's got to be stylish, slick, but knowingly camp. It's stories about a dude who gets super buff to then dress up in tights with bat ears and fight costumed villains. It has to be daft. Edgar Wright's... Yeah! Oh! Yes.
Those men on the
But
balcony,
one film.
that could be my
One
way
film. Then different directors take on each individual sequel.
Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies. Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one.
Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time. Yeah.
Looks like you don't know where to...
Queen of Fake movie. Is that the right objective? I don't know. Right, where am I meant to go? Where the hell am I meant to go? I thought that was the main story mission. I guess not. Is it up here?
Gordon, any word on when we can expect forensics? Negative. All forensics units still tied up at Blackgate. It ain't every day we lose a police commissioner. Understood.
Have I missed something on this building? Oh, so he can kick through them, but he can't punch through them. Alma Haral's about one of the same dump truck. Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be delicious. That'd be absolutely feckin' delicious. No, I think you've picked a damn fine set. Have the same writer, have the same screenwriter, but different directors, so a different vision. This is kind of a very big, complicated question, but do you think DC audiences in the general have to be retrained what DC superhero movies can be? I think there was always going to be a slight level of confusion with general audiences because they've gotten used to the idea of Marvel having, like, a formula, a style, a very distinct voice, and then now DC's is all over the shop. But I think the variety in the last few DC movies is enough to make it so that people just sort of go, oh yeah, those guys do sort of superhero stuff, but they're all a bit different. I think less interconnected universe with DC would be the way forward. I think that would help people acclimatise to it a bit more, because it'd be like, oh yeah, no, those guys just sort of do like one and done stories. You know? I think the Suicide Squad will continue that tradition. Ironically, itself being a sequel, but you know. God, I've had a craving to rewatch Birds of Prey this week. Here we go. Right. So apparently, Black Mask has been murdered.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Here we go. Let's get investigating.
This crime took place days ago.
Emma, thank you so much.
Is full of angels. Make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis.
Guys, could we get some wine o'clock in honor of Emma, please?
Something I can't do in the field.
Our wine queen has arrived. I could picture dead bird. Oh god, is that a person? Or is that a model?
I can identify the female victim based on her
Yes, it
fingerprints.
is a person. It's just a bad rendering.
Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room.
Hello, my darling. How are you doing?
May have been intended
How you doing,
to
beautiful?
destroy evidence.
Is that another body in the corner? Oh god. The best pictures are thrown into the studio. What's great is knowing the story. Again, no spoilers for anyone who's played it, and knowing who that was. That you can see.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet
you can see the swagger.
Someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
I'm okay, Emma. I'm alright. The 9-month sub badge.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But
Why
the
would
pattern
Penguin
in the
send us here?
gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Oh, stuff full of cheese and trying to decide what drink he's on. I've not eaten that much beyond Boxing Day because I just got so full.
These fingerprints
I've been
are
so
a match
queasy.
for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask...
1 second, I'll show the year sub badge with my my
The only
post.
thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two
God,
other
knowing
people in the
knowing
room.
what's happened here in
Tiffany's
retrospect,
shooter,
it's
and
really
whoever was
dark.
dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more.
Oh no, yeah, Cleo, I agree. That scene is
The DNA
really
didn't
freaking good.
belong to either of the victims. Whose is it?
I've pretty much had like one meal per day for the last few
Fight broke
days.
out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them.
Oof.
I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Alright, here we go. Ah. What is that? When it's at home. Right, what is this? Is this an open door? Seems to be struggling to focus on something. Fingerprints, right? Fingerprints.
Fabric analysis.
I've
indicates
played it,
the
I've not
intruder
streamed
was
it.
wearing
Yeah.
a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder,
yep.
but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
There's gotta be someone he slams him into the floor. I gotta say, I love the detective mode stuff here. Now, what is that? Oh, right.
This
Oh, you're
DNA
Nan, I
is from the
assume.
female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Oh, damn it, Clay. You got me wanting to watch the trailer for the Batman again. Underneath the bridge. There it is.
She was sending
Well, there's a
text
phone on the
messages to
floor and it
Roman
takes him
Sionis about
this to
someone
spot it.
named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins?
Played their hand way
I
too
have a
soon.
body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be
Oh, that could be kinda cool.
the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Dad. No arguments, Master Bruce. Come and pick up your concussion detonator, you little shit. Don't make me come down there, sir. I'll strike you with my good hand.
Bad idea.
Shame we can't go out that window. It'd save some bloody time, wouldn't it? Always check around the corner. What is that when it's at home? Oh, that's creepy. Roman Sanos is a smoker! This reminds me of that hallway in one of the Hitman games where there's a ghost. Oh! Speaking of. It wasn't a Talon, no, it was a suit of armour. I've just suddenly remembered that, what is it, Gotham Knights is coming out. Which I know has nothing to do with the series. But Talons. The end of that trailer with the reveal of the Talons, terrifying. It makes me very happy, because I do love the Court of Owls story. I started Big Mouth and I just couldn't do it. It was just a bit too much for me, weirdly. But I love some Nick Kroll and John Mulaney, so power to him.
10-4 dispatch.
Where are we going? While we're here, we should probably get rid of all these little relay tower things. God damn it, Cleo. Like, I'm all for sick humor, I'm all for depraved humor. I just, for some reason, just something about Big Mouth really upset me. I think it was the prepubescence of it all freaked me out. I was like, ooh. Even though they make the conscious decision for them all to have the voices of adults, so that's not creepy. I don't know. I think maybe it's working in that much kids media. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Emma, you cheeky sod! Right, so Emma got me a Christmas present because she's an absolute cheeky sod. I've not started on it yet, no, but it's on my bedside cabinet already for reading. And I'm so happy. Thank you so much. It was very, very kind of you. Emma saw that I had a hobby that I wanted to start, but couldn't start because I'd been waiting for the book before I would read the. Sorry, I'll start again. I was waiting to read the book before I would touch the TV show. So now, thanks to Emma, I will be eventually getting around to the Umbrella Academy. Hey, if you want that to be your endorsed name, then you got good taste. I mean, you've always had good taste. You're an absolute fucking legend, and I adore you. Thank you so much. Yeah, they arrived a little while before Christmas Day, and we purposefully waited until Christmas Day to open them. Ninja's Fortnite Guide. No. No, it's not that. Definitely not that. Is he still a thing? Has he turned out to be a twat? Everyone in that sort of thing, he turns out to be a twat at some point. I've got to get Emma Watchmen in return. Emma, have you read Watchmen?
Available unit calling status. Possible assignment incoming.
Hey, this is Arthur. You and your crew need to disappear. Where are you? Over my dead body.
That's kind of the idea, yeah. So he's still a thing, and he's still probably making a lot of money. Yeah, don't watch Watchmen. Read Watchmen. Read Watchmen, and then when you get around to watching Watchmen, you can be like, wow, visually, this is pretty damn bob on, and it's kind of interesting to see such a literal translation to screen of the source material. But you'll also be like, wow, Zack Snyder didn't actually read this at all, did he? Oh god, I'm in way over my head on this one. It's too soon to be taking on armoured goons. Oh, sorry, I'm just concentrating super hard because I don't want to die yet. Ah, shit! Hey, Shawl, how you doing? So why did he leave Twitch? Oh god. Oh my god, Drudder's news. Super amazing, by the way. Emma, I don't know if we talked about it. Oh, Mixer offered him big money. Oh, that new platform that lasted about a week. They offered him the bucks. And you can't blame him. It's a business decision. But, you know. It's amazing how many things like this never last. I find that Nirvana song works even better if you gurn. So do you think there were people who stopped watching him because they were like, you said you'd always be here on Twitch? It's like, does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? Sorry, I've just noticed. I just want to know whose bridesmaid I'm going to be. They'll absolutely be fighting over me. Crichton really needs to cover it. No, Sparehead 3 needs to cover it. Sorry, just leave you with chair for a second. Why is that not lighting up as bright as it used to? That's a shame. Sorry, I just noticed that Iron Patriot's helmet was kind of lacking in illumination. It still sort of is, but that's because the room's not too dark yet, 'cause it's still kind of light outside. Mixer bought him for basically a big amount weekly, so you could do what you wanted with financial security and could play what you wanted. Yeah, I completely buy that. People like Twitch and don't like other services. More effort to create a Mixer account to watch one person. Yeah, there is that. If more people have gone over, Mixer's gone now, right? As well. It also got me and Darren talking. Yeah, because that was it. Yes, that was it. Because he still got paid like a 3-year sum of money. When you're going to be officiating our wedding. Deja vu. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I absolutely fucking will, because it would be sort of hilarious and also very sweet. Right. Dressed as Buttons. Can Puppet Buttons do it? Puppet Buttons, who now has an official box. I've got him a box of his very own. He's over. I remodeled the office, the off-camera stuff over here for me a little bit today, including Buttons being in a box, little Chris being in a box of his very own. Because I sort of want to use him a little more, and I think having him on display makes that tough. Because if he's on display, then I can't get him down all the time to use him. So if he's in his own little box. Wait, hang on. Did Mixer just buy Ninja? Oh, that's a terrible decision. Was it like, if we get him, everyone will come over? Puppet Buttons is the ring bearer being carried by Emma's doggo. Puppet Chris has the Buttons jacket I was allowed to keep it. I asked about buying it, and they were like, well, we're not going to use it, so it's yours. If anyone's confused, go to pantolive.com and stream the show. Internet ordainments. Hey, it's good enough for Kevin Smith. Trail events my universe to where Batman is called Batman. All right, give us a sample, Cleo. Give us a soupçon. Give us a little sniff. Bury the lead a little, you know, save it, but give us a little sniff. Where's this? Oh. No offense, but I'm not going to be reading all the Anarchy stuff because Jesus Christ. Put a puppet anywhere near my dog's mouth and it will survive. That sounds weirdly kinky. Where's this thing?
Christmas lights look so pretty. Reminds me of that time I robbed that department store Santa Claus.
What a dick. Yeah, is that what Mixer's doing? I've noticed actually Facebook gaming there's been sort of some lesser known streamers plugging their Facebook gaming accounts on Facebook ads, and it's they're doing it in a way where it's like they assume everyone knows who they are, and I don't mean that in like a who is she kind of way, but I mean that in like a so they lost Ninja, so now they've obviously gone right, well, we're not spending the money again because fuck that, so we'll recruit, you know, and again, this is no insult to the individuals, we'll recruit like Z list and C tier streamers for a much lower price. Okay, so there's a few popular ones. Disguised toast. What is this? Something we can't get to yet. I respect that. First time he stops crimes near a circus and disguises himself, he puts a novelty bat mask. People start calling him the Bat Mask Man. Oh, so it's not about like his own childhood fear and encounter with bats. Okay, that's interesting. Anytime you like Batman? Jesus Christ. Go on, Batman. There we go. That was strange. Sorry, to catch up on some of these comments. People eventually... He's big in the Among Us scene. Oh, there you go. People eventually fade from the Batmask Man to just the Batman, then he gets more streamlined too. Okay, fair enough. There's some excellent videos online about what Mixer did and how it was basically a win-win for Ninja. Yeah, you don't think gaming websites understand that a game could die tomorrow. That's very true. Communities come and go. Like, think about a game that was huge a year ago on streaming that isn't anymore. Among Us. We love it, but it will have its time. You thought Batman was called Batman because he fucks bats. Who told you that? Was it Harley? I bet it was Harley. God, I want Series 2 in a legal UK way, and I want it now. God damn it. Oh, so when he kind of looks at it, it's that, like, you've got to be kidding me moment. So he's not formed the bat identity, it's all just kind of synchronicity. Everything lines up. Yeah, Fortnite doesn't get the numbers it used to. Minecraft still does. Obviously not as much as it did in its absolute heyday, but it still gets mad numbers. Wifey! We are all connected in the great circle of bat. From the day we arrive on the planet. Batman, anytime you like, mate. And blinking, step into the sun. I've got to say, these ones are annoyingly easy. Adam West Stiley. Brill. Yes. 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 As long as whoever draws that panel also draws a bunch of other masks among it, and one of them is the Piero clown mask that Cesar Romero wears when he's pretending to be the opera guy, which is then the same one that the Joker wears at the heist at the start of The Dark Knight. Good afternoon, people, and the singing man singing a song I dislike. What was I singing? I can't remember. You dislike The Lion King, Dale? But Dale! From the day we arrive on the planet, blinking, step into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen. More to do than... Wait, hang on. That's The Lion King. The point still stands. Let them go. We watched that yesterday. I fucking love The Christmas Invasion. So much. So bloody much. I love it. Maybe a little too much. Some say a little too much. From the day we arrived on the planet. It's all about Lion King 2. Deception. Disgrace. Even as plain as the scar on his face. Deception, outrage, disgrace, for shame. Yes, for trouble the moment
Less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good design, Cleo. Sorry, I just slipped into a Lion King 2 coma. I hope we don't mind. Sleep, you little termite. I mean, precious little thing. You're Alfred. Yaldi. Yep, just taking your sweet time, Mr. Pennyworth. Don't blame you. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going?
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
Christmas ham, oh Christmas ham.
You'll be happy
Ham
to
with
know
two
I managed
M's,
to have
it's
the gift
John
delivered
Ham.
to St. Jude's in spite of tonight's
Oh,
chaos.
nice, Dale.
Thank you, Alfred.
Nice.
That's going to mean a lot to the kids. How did you pull it off?
Well, the orphanage volunteered a truck and driver. They were apparently more concerned about upset children than they were about the flood of criminals in the streets.
In the streets, sir.
Well,
Talk
this is
to
turning
Alfred.
out to be quite the
Quite
Christmas Eve.
Christmas
isn't it?
Eve, isn't it? I mean, it's Christmas Day now, Alfred. But sure ting, bruh. Here we go. Concussion detonator. I can't remember what this does, but there we go. We've acquired the thing at the thing.
Since when did masks become de rigueur for aspiring crime lovers?
Okay, how do I... Do I go to the computer here, or... Is it a physical GCPD records out in the world? Guess it's out in the world. Let's bat go. Yeah, Dale, this game is not perfect. There are a lot of issues with this game. Many issues with this game, actually. Technical ones. It is the worst performing of the four. It's also the only one completely made by Warner Bros. Montreal without Rocksteady. And it was essentially made to fill the gap for Warner Bros. Peace of mind between Arkham City and what was revealed to be Arkham Knight. Because between those games there was 4.5 years, just under 4 years actually, sorry. Just under 4 years gap. Jord 2 plums! 2 plums! Plums is here, folks. Plums is in the his A. Thank you for the
That's why
host.
heaven is full of angels.
Plummy, plummy, plums. Get your plums out for the Jord. Thank you for the host, Cockle. Oh, the lag that's happening is happening in-game. By the way, not on the stream. Thank Christ. Oh, plummy plums, oh, plum your plums. We can all see and smell your plums. You've washed your plums, please wash your plums. It's important to keep washing your plums. I'm sorry, George, your plums are washed. Kill me. I'm alright, man. I'm okay. We had tech issues yesterday that scuppered things. We've had a relatively calm Christmas. It was safe and distanced and sweet. We're sort of bracing ourselves for the confusion of New Year and what to do. My proposal, though it is not the be-all end-all for definite plans, so don't hold your breath just yet, folks, but do keep an eye on this here channel. My proposal is that we might be streaming on New Year's Eve. So if y'all are stuck at home and want something to watch, go for it. If not, fair enough. Don't worry about it.
Be ready. He comes down. It's gonna get...
Not guaranteed as of yet. We're still sort of figuring it out.
Hey, say something for... Now or never.
God, here we go. Oh, shite, Dale. Take very good care of yourself. Get stuff delivered the way you can. Batten down the hatches, and if all else fails, pop in the TARDIS and take a trip to pre-COVID land. When's the next Subs Among Us games? It'll be January at this rate, but we'll figure it out. Jordan's taking a date first. Whoa! Well, we need to organise a virtual double date night home. That is true. That is very true. Hang on. Wait a minute. A lot of these relays are in this one area. So where the Heckington is the thing that I'm meant to hack? Is the door here or is it above us? I bet it's chuffing above us, isn't it? Christ's sake. What I said about what stream, my love? Oh, we might be streaming on New Year's Eve. Not a dead cert as of yet.
Available units. We got a call of a violent crime. Still waiting on location details.
Right, hang on. So it's saying that the radio tower is here. Except it bloody well isn't. It's here. That's Twitch rounding up. We have 1,087. Still optimistic for 1,200 by January 1st. So hey, spread the word, host. Get up to Gubbins. It helped immensely. We're getting drunk on stream. If we're doing it, it's a big if. You'll know in the next 2 days if we're definitely doing it. But if we are doing it, then absolutely drinkies on stream. I'll have to have a plan of some kind. We'd probably start around 10 PM and do like 2.5 hours, something like that. You got to watch Jackie Bird ring the bells. Did you guys ring your bell on Christmas Day or whatever the hell that nonsense was? What was that? Someone please explain it. Because I missed out on the context for a lot of that. I just saw people being like, "You're ready to ring your bell on Christmas Day." And I was like, what are you talking about? Come on, Bab. Do you think?
Hello again. I'm afraid you'll find I've stepped things up considerably, which means I think our time together is drawing to a close. It's been fun, Batman, but all good things must come to an end.
1 second. Sorry, remember to keep abreast of the world. Would you want a Superman to go with your Bat-Ham, and if so, whom? Haven't really thought about it that far. I wanted to start with the Batman idea initially. Oh, we need to get up there. We're going to need a tether.
Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention.
I'd have to spend time thinking about that, really. Who'd be the Superman in that universe? I mean, giving him the chance to play it slightly more light and comedic. Michael B. Jordan? Why is he giving me this option up here? Staying with family right now, so might not be as active in the chat as usual. Don't worry about it, Jord. Hey, it's just nice to see you. It's nice to see you, kiddo. How do we get up there? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Ringing in the bells basically means you've got everything done for it. Ah, so in Scotland, because Hogmanay, there's a massive... Yeah, no, that makes sense. But there was a weird kind of thing about it on, I guess, English social media, like the stupid bloody English. Getting up to shenanigans. Is that smashable? Can I smash through that? It can be broken easily. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I guess I need to glide into it. Oh! No, I can drop and do that now. Okay. Oh, so this is a tower I couldn't fix earlier anyway, even if I wanted to. Impropriety.
I'm upping the stakes
John Boyega suits?
just like I promised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Carefully.
John Boyega would be pretty fun, but I don't know. I kind of... Michael B. Jordan for me, just because like he has such a wonderfully light comedic touch, we don't really get to see it. But he could absolutely, in this slightly campy universe, he could still bring that sense of genuine like honor and warmth. Plus, holy shit, Michael B. Jordan with his shirt off, that in blue spandex, yes please. Just saying, just saying. Ooh.
How pedestrian. Try and put some effort into it at least.
Oh, shut up, Nigma. I mean, I don't know your name. He's calling himself Enigma at this point.
Another day, another door. They're just no match for you.
It's interesting to hear Wally Wingert play the role without the massively, like, you know, like, I am the Riddler, because he's not gone over the edge yet and decided that this is his life now.
What? Cleaning up the streets? Ensuring the GCPD actually does its job? Removing corruption from the system? Was it one of those in particular you took issue with, or all of them?
You're using the data you've stolen to blackmail people.
So, it gets the job done. It's certainly kinder than the beatings you're so fond of doling out. Think on that.
Batwing drop point enabled. Alexander Hamilton Hill. So I ordered the Chase Dalek pack with the TV variant, movie one. Amazon gave me the Dalek Master Plan set. Complained. Refunded. New set sent out. Arrived today. Wrong set again. Cole Hill set with Ace and the Imperial Dalek. Complained again. Refunded again. Now what's my sodding eyes in Daleks and Friends of the 7th 13th Doctors. Have they let you keep the sets? Or are you getting them posted back out? How long are we streaming for? Till about 5. Ketchup. I mean, yeah. Yes. Big ass cape swishing in the wind. Cape swishing in the wind like you read about in Cape Swishing in the Wind magazine. Which we all read, right? We all read that? Yeah, we all read that. Right, let's get these network relays kicked in the keister. Lots of sets. Damn. We had a Dalek hoarder. You are the hoarder of all Daleks. And I bring you, Daleks, Chris, mainly due to you, but I need to display my orange Dalek. Always whip out your orange Dalek when the occasion calls for it, Ian. I've got two. I've got the one up there with his Paradigm buddies. And then I've got my slightly busted CBBC Office desk one tucked away over here. The Arrowverse Cal does not have a cloth suit. Ooh, what is it made of? Mostly so, you know, when he needs to take it off and go for a wash. I can be like, hey, yeah, no, I've got the stuff for that if you need it washing. I don't mind. Is it made of boyfriend material? Yes, now, Cleo.
I got multiple calls available. Sending them out in priority order.
That way. Okay. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Huh. Remote controlled batarang. Remote controlled batarang. Oh, shite. Rubberized way-stretched lycra. Ribbed for Dale's pleasure. Wait, what? Hey, Jord, I actually did get a Doctor Who figure for Christmas. That was not. It was not on the cards. It's not something I was expecting. But one of my presents from Lucy was. It said on the label, "Consider this an investment in our series." And I felt it, and immediately was like, "This is the TARDIS clamshell packaging. This is the packaging that the Russell era figures used to be in with the TARDIS." Went, what have you got me? And she went, it's just this. Technically, this is a present for us. If you follow our Doctor Who review series on YouTube, it's a video podcast. So like we're in it, but we're not on screen proper. We're sort of in the background, and there's always some stuff in the foreground. Usually the DVDs we've watched for that chunk of the marathon, and a couple toys that are relevant to that part of the marathon. We'd had a conversation back in November. She said, "Is there any companion figures you've not got?" And I went, "I've not got Clara. I mean, I do. I have a B&M Clara, but it's just the Oswin figure in the red dress without the belt, so it's not really Clara." Never really made a Clara. They did, but it was just the Oswin figure with black legs to be leggings and a blue version of the rubber dress. It was still the Oswin figure. It wasn't very good. But I don't have Clara, but I'm not really fussed about having Clara. There is actually one companion figure that I've never owned. And I told her it was because it was part of a big set. It was a 4-figure set. Lucy, unbeknownst to me, had found that it also had an individual release. So I get to my presents on Christmas Day, and she hands me presents. And one of them is the TARDIS. I can feel it, TARDIS clamshell packaging, and the note says, "Consider this an investment in our series." And I open it up, and lo and frickin' behold, downstairs right now, I have the Astrid figure. Astrid Peth. I have a tiny Kylie Minogue. So, to scale Kylie Minogue. It's a really good sculpt as well. It looks exactly like her. And yeah, I thought she only came in the Voyage of the Damned set with the 10th Doctor and 2 of the Angels. Turns out she came out individually in the B&M/Forbidden Planet Build-A-Figure waves when they did the Gelth figure. So she comes with like the tail end of a Gelth, like a blue thing. But yeah, I have an Astrid, which I'm actually really delighted about, because Voyage of the Damned is one of the stories that when I watched it go out in 2007, yeah, I was like, yeah, it was fun, but since it's become one of my favourite Christmas specials, because it's so bleak. It's so weirdly bleak. Yeah, I now, obviously, a couple of years ago, they finally released, and I've got it in a box over here, the 10th Doctor in his tux. Because it was a very demanded one. It was like, there's a whole recurring joke about whenever he wears the tux, bad things happen. Make a figure of him in the tux. Because he wasn't in the tux in the set with the Angels. So, because I always, every now and again, rejig the shelves, the Doctor Who shelves a little bit to move things around, I'll absolutely be doing it again. And where I think, are they still out there? No, I've put them away for now. I had Bill and Capaldi in one spot. But where they were, I'm going to put the 10th Doctor in his tux and Astrid, which makes me very happy. My name is Max. Ding. Max Capricorn. Oh, God, there's some great stuff in that. Extra sexy tenant. You've lost Kylie's maid bib. Maid bib, do you mean? You can't have tell Russell hates Christmas. Yeah, there's... Like, those festive specials bathe... His festive specials bathe in Christmas and Christmas iconography. But they ain't about Christmas. Ian! You beautiful boy! How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some oms and underoos in the chat for Mr. Ian Sterling? Welcome aboard, Squire. How the bloody hell are you doing? Ahead of what might be the most exciting month of your life. How are you, sir? Merry fucking Christmas to you two. We're playing Arkham Origins because it's set on Christmas Day at like 1 in the morning. And it's not great. And it's on the PS3. And it's glitchy as sin. But it's kind of fun. What are we looking for again? Pylons. But it's Batman, so we're punching stuff. And that's never a bad thing, right? Punching crime right in its taint. It's good to see you, man. How are you doing? Oh, shite. I just wanted to hit the relay tower. I just wanted the relay tower. I didn't want to fight a bunch of dudes. Not today. Yeah, you dig this one. If I remember correctly, you were a fan. I still think it's one of the strongest stories out of these games. It's just glitchy as sin. We've not had too many glitches so far outside of my splitter for the capture card going ham yesterday. But yeah, we're determined to get this finished before the end of the week. Hell, before the new year if we can. Arkham Origins. Arkham's Origins. Arkham's Oranges. Where am I going? Yeah, Ian, would you like me to tell him the news, or is I mean it's kind of your news really, but it is wonderful news. I'm delighted for you both. I cannot wait. I think you are going to be absolutely smashing at it. Mostly because you're still a big kid. Alright. Getting cocky. Love a good knockout.
What are you waiting for? Just do it!
2 Ians. Yeah, Ian's duplicated. Duplicated. Genie of the lamp. Are we stuck? No, thank Christ. Could you imagine? Ooh. Yeah, that absolutely made my day last week to see. I can imagine it's made your day, month, year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. God. How's Laura doing? Is she okay? Are you getting enough? Are you getting stir-ins yet? And more importantly, I don't care how much work and time and care and you know, physicality the two of you two are putting into it. Let's be honest. The real important player is, how is Mick taking the news? Is Mick feeling jealous yet? Where the hell am I going? What the fuck am I doing? I'm covered in bees. I can't glide up there. That's annoying. Celebrate, we're playing a game about the worst father in the world. That's very true. No way is that just climb into... Yep. Okay. I'll need to look after your Twitch stream. I wouldn't give me keys to that kingdom, Squire. Like, that's one baby you've put a lot of time into. You don't want to come back and be like, has your stepdad been taking care of you? What do you mean everybody's left because he won't play FIFA? You're the Danny DeVito to Mr. Sterling's Arnold Schwarzenegger. What? Is that a Twins reference? Or a... Junior? Was it called Junior? They did 2 movies together, right? It's funny. because one of them is super tall and the other is short man. He's a short man, super tall, but this one is short. The comedy. There's so much comedy from the premise. You can make it the funnies. I'm big and Danny, he's not so big. You know? It's instant comedy. Yeah, we're doing a third one called Triplets with Eddie Murphy. No, really. Look it up. It's happening. It's been in development hell for years. It's a real thing. It's still on the cards. Where am I? Yes, Ian is pregnant. You Time Lords with your different ideas on how pregnancy works.
I should look for a more covert way to enter the building.
Oh, right. Is that the actual goal? I'm an idiot. I'm a flippin' idiot, and it happened since before I was born. And one thing they say about Catholics is they'll take you as soon as you're warm. You don't have to be a 6-footer. You don't have to have a great brain. You don't have to have any clothes on. You're a Catholic the moment Dad came. Because where the feck's this relay? The worm mocking the fish for how it swims. What? 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 Oh, no, that is it. It just didn't... God, that's so annoying. I always imagine how Time Lord responds to that. Fair play. Investigate the source of Enigma's transmission. Okay. I'll try follow, sir. Wow. We've got another hour on the stream, folks. You want us to push on with story after this little detour? What's the crack? What's your crack? What's your problem? What's your problem? Search by grabbing that wall and giving it the old how do you do. How does one do? Oh, he started using the question marks then. Ian, if you're still with us, Sterling, not call me. Call me Ian's always with us. He lives in a box in this room. If you're still with us, Mr. Sterling, when are you next streaming? What's happening next? And more to the point, Enigma, will there be a schedule planned in the next month or so?
Figuratively speaking, anyway. Disappointed I didn't choose to meet up in person.
What's this about? Sionis hire you to throw me off his trail?
Think of me as an information.
Roger Craig Smith does a great job as Batman in this.
Everywhere, feeding me all kinds of interesting stuff.
And you think this is going to destroy Gotham?
Still very much here.
Oh, yes. See,
I'll be with the baby monitor. You're on tomorrow. What time? What time? And what's the game? Is it packed? Oh, tomorrow's not Sunday, is it? 9 AM every Sunday. Opening packs. Making stacks. That is a schedule. That's a schedule. Can we get a shout out for Ian, please, to encourage those who may be confused to follow. I love you as romantically as I can love a man. Just very much. Oh!
I figured you'd try and get all caveman on my equipment. It's password protected, I'm afraid, with 10,000 volts of electricity. You lost, Batman. Might as well head home and get some rest. With everyone's deepest, darkest secrets about to go on public display, I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a very busy
The Riddler's
day for you.
Batcave.
One way or another, I'm shutting you down. Destroying all the network relays will let me access his server. It's the only way to stop him. Those must be the handlers he was talking about.
I'll take it,
Use
Dale.
them to track down the extortion data he's been collecting.
The Riddle Griddle. Okay, so I assume that means we can't do anything about this yet.
No key,
No.
no entry.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Where is me button? I want to get out of here. It's a dirty little hovel. Just giving me the fear. Speaking of the fear, I need to go and do a quick check on the pets, make sure that they're okay. So, I need to leave you guys in the capable hands for just a moment, of course. In the capable hands of, let's face it, the real favourite of this stream. Make the most of that new command, you bastards. No, Ian, no, this is Arkham Origins. We did Arkham Knight earlier in the year, and then I mentally blew up that bat tank so I'd never have to touch it again. Oh, see, you're all wanking off over chair. Fantastic, great. Yeah, no. Good to know that chair gets your love and affection. You bunch of arseholes. I love you, really. Even if you're only here for the chair. Sweet, sexy chair. Beautiful chair. Huh. That's interesting. Can we get on top of the lift? We can't. I thought maybe there'd be a pack up there, but no, I guess they're just reusing the assets of the lifts from the other games, because of course Montreal just took all of the stuff from Rocksteady. You're whacking over a chair. There's a picture of Henry Cavill. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is it laminated? You didn't say the magic word. SWAT there. SWAT here. Wait, hang on. Data handler, eh? Don't want to take him out. Good. Give me the interrogate prompt. There we go.
Man,
Behind perspective for extra safety.
And now you'll get nothing but some broken teeth if you don't tell me where you hid the extortion data.
I'll tell you where it's at, but it won't do you much good. I'll be back on my feet in an hour, coming for you.
No, you won't.
I'll kick your tits in. Bat tits. Bat tits, bat tits, bat tits, bat tits. Oh, there's these. I see. Now, what is that? Oh, it's the data handler. But let's carry on with the main story, shall we? Let's go and get some. Let's up the stakes. Let's up the stakes. Wah da 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 da. What is the track I'm singing? What's that from? I'll cut you from arsehole to breakfast time.
Ain't buying it.
I don't believe it. The Batman!
Shit.
I'm gonna keep watch over the store.
Smoke pellets! Don't lose them!
Oh god. Yeah, we've got 2 Scottish Ians in the chat. Let's see him get territorial. Why did I charge headlong into this? What a flipping idiot. Get out of the app, dead. Of course I'm dead. Of course I'm dead.
You should have turned yourself in when you had the chance. All right, boys. Let's get this trash out of here.
Damn, cop death screen. That's pretty gruesome. Yeah, what's up, cop? What's up, cop? What's cooking? What's up, cop? Are you looking? Bugs Bunny's bunting. Duck is gonna hunting. I can't remember the name of the thing. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What's up, Duck? What's cooking? Hey, look out! Step! So this is where we need to go. So we need to take out a bunch of armed police officers. That's what Carl Urban as Billy Butcher as Batman would sound like in my head. Smack you off, more soul to breakfast still. Can I do a silent takedown on this guy? I don't traditional hog meat to you English heathens. Cleo, we need to get that tooth looked at. Who here is an amateur dentist? Who here is one of those amateur dentists that you read about in Amateur Dentist Weekly? Do I basically have to take out a bunch of the armed guys? It seems a little OP, considering they've not given us many places to hide that aren't just ugh. Dale's like, just look at this picture of Henry Cavill and feel instantly soothed. I mean, that'd work for me. I don't know if it'd work for Cleo. Look at this picture of Melissa Benoist. And feel instantly soothed. You will be instantly soothed from your toothache by staring at this picture of Supergirl from the motion picture It's Not a Film. Four of the bastards. Ian? Singing Little Shop of Horrors does not actually help remove teeth.
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
How the hell are you meant to do... Like, this is very sort of suck it and see, this method. Hopefully it's just out of eye shot of those guys. Fingers crossed. Might be slightly against Supergirl's ethos to just blast your face off. She'd probably be like, do you want to borrow money to go to the dentist? Well, you say that, but Arkham Asylum and City did a better job at this sort of stuff than this one did. This one's very much a hook up, you know? Okay, there we go. Okay, that worked out better than I thought it would. That was alright, wasn't it? It wasn't too bad at all. By the way, if you're watching, you're not following, drop us a follow. And if you're watching and not hosting, and you're not hosting anything on your channel, because if you're dropping us a hosting, I'm saying it helps support the channel. Just saying. I won't do that shriek again if you help us out. Unless you want me to do that shriek again. In which case, I'll keep doing that shriek. Three hostiles. Hey, yo. Where's the third one, then? Oh, Ian, thank you so much. Full of angels. Bless your good eye, sir. Bless your good eye. Bless your good eye, sir. for all your times and troubles. What are you up to at the moment? What are you up to today? In fact, what are all of us up to this evening? We got any plans?
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player. Yeah, I expect us.
Oh, great. Corrupt cops. Corrupt cops.
Show them how we do things.
Ketchup streaming. What time are you streaming Ketchup and what are you playing?
Sign me up for that.
Tell the viewers. Don't make me weep. Dude, can I just, like, descend, or...? Is that a thing I can do? What do we do? Why is it giving us this? I guess it's so we can get back up there, isn't it? Oh! Oh,
This won't be easy.
Okay.
But if I'm going to access
Okay,
the
they're in the
National
lift.
Database
They're in the lift.
and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room
I thought I was
without
being so
discovered.
clever. And they're just gonna stand in the lift. Eating Pringles, suffering through toothache. Oh, don't eat Pringles. Just eat the sauce. The dipping sauce. I don't do that. Does anyone else do dips with Pringles? Lucy does. I can't. I can't do it. For me, the joy of a Pringle is putting 2 or 3 Pringles together and just going... Even then, I'm not big on crisps. Not ethics. Not... I'm not morally against them. I just don't like what they stand for. You know? So there is that. Got to be clear with your crisp politics. Little shits. You're training BB-8 to be nice to the furniture. Oh! Oh! Guys, right. Get your bots ready. Real name, James W. Gordon. Occupation, police captain. Based in Gotham City. See who does it first. 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 City love. Cleo just pipped Ketchup there. Eye colour blue, hair colour brown. That's ginger. That is ginger hair. Am I ginger? Aww. Always wanted to be ginger. Height 6 foot, weight 180 pounds. Potentially one of Gotham's only honest cops. Hard-nosed and by the book. Corruption within GCPD is a threat to his career and potentially his life. Gordon has been appointed the head of the Vigilante Task Force charged with bringing in the Batman, and he takes his job very seriously. Batman is no friend to the police and should tread with extreme caution when engaging officers, particularly since many of them maintain criminal associations in the pay of Black Mask, Penguin. Oh. As yet, Gordon's record remains clean, but it remains to be seen if he can be trusted. 2 uses of the word remain in the same sentence. Any writer will tell you that is egregious and kind of disgusting. Okay. You're now imagining Batwoman beating the shit out of you. Oh, Ruby Rose. Well, I woke up this morning and I had the Ruby Rose dream again. You know, the one where she beats the shit out of me. And I love every fucking second of it.
These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my
How do we
way.
know it's not?
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
You summed up every great morning of my life. It's Tara Strong there doing a non-Harley voiceover that unfortunately sounds like Harley because of the accent. Wonderful, gorgeous, talented, incredible, but that just sounded like Harley. Oh. Is this the same GCPD building from City? No. Okay. No.
Where'd he come from?
Fuck you up, son. Good night, sweetheart. What's cooking? What's up, dog? Are you looking? What a bunch of a-holes, sir. Okay. I heard your wife and you came running. Well, it wasn't actually your wife, but it was Tara Strong doing a Brooklyn accent. Same sort of thing, Puddin'. Hey, Mr. Jackson. Right, Emma. I know you've not redeemed it, but here's a show and tell. Here's some Harley for you. Matt Berry as Maxie Zeus? Hell yes. There you go. Bit of Harley for you, Emma. I know it's a Funko Harley, but times are tough, alright? You find yourself in times of trouble. Tiny Harley comes for you. Close enough? No, not close enough. I know you. I know what you meant. I was being facetious. Wifey time. Got any other wifeys nearby? Plenty of wifeys. There's plenty of wifeys in this room. It's nice to have a semi-clear floor, though. Huh. What's up, Doc? What's cooking? What's up, Doc? How are you looking? Isn't it very messy to come running? Well, Dale. Oh my god, that is filth, and you know it. And you
I won't
should be
stand a
super proud of
chance
it.
against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads
So
undetected.
many armed assailants.
Listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty.
Oh, of course you can tether the thugs. I forgot about that. It's only in this game.
That means we all retire early.
Drop silently.
Let's take him down then. Yeah.
I've got to be quiet so those SWAT officers don't hear me.
Silent takedown.
Your #1 priority.
Yes, sir. All clear. Clear as day, sir. You got it. Sir, yes, sir.
Character profile, Brandon. Oh, favourite Batman character, Brandon. Brandon the Cop. Our favourite character. Here we go. Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting messages. One second. Sorry, one second. It's a Brandon Stan account. Okay, can we get some shout outs in the chat for Brandon, please? Real name, Howard Brandon. Occupation, GCPD SWAT Lieutenant. Based in Gotham City. No. First one. Who's gonna get there first? Who's gonna get there first? There we go. Cleo got in there first. Just Pippin catch up to the post. Eye colour blue, hair colour brown, 6'3" and 230 pounds. Trigger happy leader of GCPD's feared tactical unit. Commonly extorts and intimidates criminals in innocence. One of the dirtiest cops on the force. Skilled marksman, proven tactical combat skills. Brandon represents everything that's wrong with the GCPD. He is on the take from nearly every major criminal syndicate in town and preys on the weak by extorting money through intimidation. He was Loeb's protege, but with Loeb gone, Brandon will be looking to secure his promotion through other means. He's not in the running for commissioner, but he will be certain to make sure the next one maintains the arrangements that Loeb established. Place your bets now on whether or not he's going to survive the events of this game. Probably not. Here we go. Who's new, by the way? Who's new here? Who's not normally here? Say hello. Make yourself known. It'd be nice to meet you. My name is Chris. We're playing some Batman because it's a Christmas game.
Then we treat him like any other scumbag. We can't find dirt. We make our own. I'm listening. What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps in the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set him loose?
Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
Let me think a minute.
From Central. They're offering a reward of 25,000
Now you're running?
information relating to the arrest of Black
Oh
Mass.
god, here we go. I'm old. I'm new. I'm borrowed. And I'm blue.
Cross one cop.
So this is interesting. So Batman's POV at this point in his career is that every cop in Gotham is dirty, is on the take. Every single one. So he's just fine to beat them all up.
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
Right. So we're in that morally screwed up area here where he's just like, yeah, a friend of mine's gotten really into leverage, so I'm developing a third-degree slight obsession with Aldi's Hodge. Wait, what? I'm not sure what any of that meant, but I am intrigued, and I would like to subscribe to your newsletter to learn more.
So what does this disruptor of yours do? Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Oh, Loose Lips is in here.
Does a whole lot of none of your damn business. Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over at Evidence Lockup take a look. They can get kind of rough, though. Hope it's not fragile.
Okay, here we
You
go.
wanna play hardball, buddy? How's about I tell my cousin at the Gazette about the payments you boys been extorting from Penguin and the like? Scum like you's got a cousin at the Gazette. You expect me to believe that? Don't see you calling Evidence Lockup, now do I? You cops are all the same. You ain't getting nothing out of me. Like I said, I got all night. You and me both.
Oh, all
pal.
this. Right, got you. I thought it was like a snack thing.
Talk.
Interrogate him,
or you
Batman.
won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way. You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy.
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disrupt
No.
work?
Ask one of the pigs. They got it in Evidence Lockup.
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win. It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, all right? Now you gotta let me go.
How'd that work out for you last time?
Guys, it's Ricky Loose Lips. Take a look at Ricky Loose Lips. There he is. Here to make our day, here to make our Christmas. Our cockamamie Christmas is Ricky Loose Lips. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Let's read all about him, shall we? Real name, Richard LeBlanc. Like the guy from that sitcom, Pals. Occupation, arms dealer. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this where Ricky Loose Lips is based. Ketchup believes it. Ricky Loose Lips is based in Gotham City. Which is the what? Oh, Ketchup already said it. Eye color blue, hair color brown. He's 6'3" and 220 pounds. Like most bullies, I'm gonna stop. That's a great voice, but it's gonna get on my tits. Like most bullies, he breaks when faced with someone stronger. LeBlanc has mid-level connections all over the city. Could be potential informant given his contacts. Works for Oswald Cobblepot. LeBlanc was a small-time gun runner who fell in with Penguin's crew and now works exclusively for Cobblepot. LeBlanc conducts arms deals with various buyers and sellers all over the city. He fancies himself a comedian and a ladies' man, but he's nothing more than a common criminal who should be behind bars. Like the dirt he is. Not many profiles left. Any hidden thingies in here? What's that lead to? Oh, it's on that side. Okay. Okay. Glad I spotted that. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta find your extortion packs, boys and girls. Don't let them fall by the wayside. Don't let your extortion packs fall by the wayside, boys and girls. You never know when they're gonna come in handy. You gonna do the hoovering? Hoover ahoy, Dale. What's the Hoover of choice today?
Your buddy Anarchy? He will wipe this city clean of your filth. Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Oh, God. What's the Hoover of choice, Dale? SIBO X1.1 hospital grade in bright red. A good year. Very good year. Have a good afternoon, darling. Thank you so much for swinging by. Guys, could we get some underoos for Dale? If you don't have the tier 2 underoos, there is a new way to do it. There's a new command. Type in !, Spider-Man, all one word.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority.
Get yourself to a shelter.
Hey. Oh, you got me on in the background. All right, fair enough.
You don't get it.
In which case,
Anarchy gets
have
it,
some
but
underoos for
you
the future.
don't get it, man.
The future timeline. Dale, there are some underoos for the future timeline. Nah, this is so weird that he can't smash through the wooden panels when he can in the other game. You have to blow him up with the explosive gel. They're just wooden panels. They're not the stone walls. Oh, there's the door. I was like, hang on, is that door letting us in? No, that door is the door that we need to go through. It's getting cold in the house. It's getting cold in this room, mostly. The radiator was busted in here for years, so I've never had it on. Even today, when I redecorated that corner, I tried to make it so the radiator was more accessible, but I've still not turned the bugger on, have I?
What the hell am I supposed to do? That's the best you got? How am I gonna whack him if I don't know who he is? Guy's a mystery.
Whack who? Me?
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat,
There we are.
1 alert. Intruder in the building.
I think I was putting it in pretty simplified terms, Cleo, but I like the connection. Dun, da, 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 da.
He's out here catching the criminals that you let walk free.
He is the worst kind of criminal.
Oh?
The kind who thinks they're
I'm sorry, did we just unlock Barbara Gordon? Looking tiny, because she is. Barbara Gordon. Occupation, high school student. Based in Gotham City. Hey! Ketchup. Hang on. Yes, Ketchup got in first. Cleo typed in City of Love. Ha ha! Chair. Blue. Eye colour. Hair colour. Red. Height 5'2". She's tiny. Weight 105 pounds. Eidetic memory. Extensive knowledge of telecommunications infrastructure, network security. Supportive of alternate forms of law enforcement. Hacker. If you're an Ian subscriber, could we get some hackers in the chat, please? It's because you're competitive, Cleo. You're like, God damn it. Barbara is the daughter of GCPD Captain James Gordon. At barely 15, she has a remarkably mature understanding of the way the city works and the corruption that flows through it. She is one of the few who seems to understand Batman's goals and supports his efforts. The zealousness with which... That's a half-hacker, that's true. With which she tries to expose corruption would get her into trouble one day. She should be watched carefully for her own safety. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of notifications today.
Who acts completely outside the system?
There she is.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Barbara. That was weird. Sega-tan Sanjiro, Sega-tan Sanjiro. Ghost emotes. No idea who that could be. Wait, so that was it? Am I going the right way? Right, so we need to get to the elevator. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck. Bat fuck. Bat fuck. In color. God damn it, Twitch. Yeah, we should be able to get there from the other way around. Oh, okay, that's confusing. Did I fall through the floor? Is that what happened? Did I fall through the floor when I was in that grid? We get a shout out for Emma, please. Lovely shout out for a lovely lady who's very creative and works very hard. Very hard at all times of the year, at all times of the day. Yeah, we fell through a grid. I thought that was weird. Oh, Emma, bless your neck. Bless your good neck. Sounds wrong. Emma's very own shout out. It was brilliant. Basically, Rebecca went on a spree the other day and created a bunch of new shout-outs, including the Emma shout-out. Which, let's be honest, I think you've earned it. I think you've more than bloody earned it at this point. Right, so hang on. So how do we get to the server, then? Oh, okay, so yeah, so we do... Oh. So we do need to double back.
Young sack.
It's more than a little confused there. Hey! Jaden Yap, thank you so much for the support. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Are you new to the stream? Are you having a good time? Streaming some Batman Arkham Origins, because, you know, Christmas. No spoilers. Some folks haven't seen the plot before, so it's all noob. All noob. Bran noob. Noob Bran. All Bran. All Bran. Just Bran. Bran flakes. Do you want some Bran flakes? You kids want some pancakes? Jemima's witnesses? Oh, thank you for the cheer. That's very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed your little yonk sack there. Guys who were monitoring all the tech issues yesterday, did that yonk sack come through without a hitch? What a great sentence in any context. Did that yonk sack come through without a hitch? Oh, Snack Daddy. Is that one of MZ Plays' emotes? Yonk sack. Thank you very much. Right, this is a room we couldn't be in before, which implies there's got to be something in here, surely. Nope. No. Okay, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Ah, how do we get through then? That takes me back out that way, which is not where I want to go. Ooh, it's not very clear and it gets on my tits. There's a way up there, wasn't there? Batman. Double, triple, sometimes quadruple checking his map. That's what he likes to do. Lou! Oh my god, my phone didn't ring! Sorry folks, 1 second.